Okay, we're going to record the ShopMill number 2. We're going to do the outside profile and the inside pocketing in this demonstration. So let's go over here to our menu, go to the Program Manager, select where you want your part to be created in, and let's make a new ShopMill program. It could as easily be a G-code file, but we'll do ShopMill for this demonstration. And we'll call this ShopMill 2. And save it. So here's our block already laid out. And now what we want to do is we want to select contour mill, new contour, and we're going to program the exterior. So I'm going to call this outside. And it says, where do you want to begin? Well, I'm going to begin right up here, and that would be at 0 and 2 inches. Accept that, and I'm going to go around clockwise. So I've got a horizontal move now to 3. And on the end of that move, I have a ½ inch rad. And I'm going to come down to -2 with a radius. That's common, the ½ inch, and this one's common. I'm going to come across here now to x of -3 with a ½ inch radius. I'm going to go up of 2 with a ½ inch radius. And I could make the program move to where I began. I'm just going to skip in here to the next page and say, here, close the contour for me. And you can see it just put that in. So I will accept that. Now we want to do some path milling. The ½ inch end mill is fine. 380 deep, all of this is fine. I'll accept that. Now we need to do the inside. So we'll select contour mill, new contour, and we'll call this one the pocket. And we'll make the Y begin point at 1.5 because we're going to go around the part this way. So I've got a horizontal move to X of -2 inches. You can see that here. And we have a radius that's common in this whole thing of 200. Then we have an arc, and that arc is clockwise. The radius is ½ inch. The X endpoint is at 2.5 in the negative, and the Y endpoint is at 1. Now it's giving me some choices. So there's a couple I could pick from. This is the one I want, or this one. The way you do it is you switch between the two using the dialog select, and then accept the one you want. And put my little radius on the end of that. Come straight down now to Y of -1 with that radius. And we have an arc, which is clockwise. It's a ½ inch radius. It ends at X of -2, and it ends at Y of -1.5. Now, this one's highlighted, but it's not the one we want. We want this one. So we'll hit our dialog select and accept and put our radius at the end of it. So you can see the part starting to take shape now quite nicely. We're going to come straight across to X of 2 with our radius. And we have an arc clockwise, ½ inch rad. The X endpoint is at 2.5, and the Y endpoint is at -1. And that is the one we want, so we'll accept that dialog and put our radius on. Then we're going straight up in Y to 1 inch with our radius and into an arc. That is clockwise, ½ inch radius. The endpoint in X is at 2, and 1.5 in Y. That is not the one we want. That's the one we want. So we'll select our dialog select and accept that and put our radius on. And once again, we can close it, close that contour and accept it. Now that we've got that, we have to tell it this is pocket milling. And I can use that 1/2 inch Harvey for that. Everything's all set. And we want to do a residual also because we got a 200 radius and we need to have a smaller cutter, so we'll do pocket residual with a 1/4 inch end mill. Accept that. And now we can simulate it. I've just got it on quick sim so we get a look at it. Looks pretty good to me. And that's how you do contours in the Siemens 1 control. Thank you for watching.